So I have some little figurines that I'll be using to help represent you guys. So
I call the top.
You have a barbarian?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the halfling?
I am.
Okay, so halfling is really easy unless you really want someone else, but that is a halfling. If it'll,
It's really fuzzy, but sure.
there you go. I just need the autofocus to jump in. So there you go. That can be you, Devin. So we'll put you on the board. So Lloyd, these are my two like magic
Dies pretty
users.
early.
Which one would you like?
I'll go with the staff because I think I have a staff.
You should have a staff, yes.
Yep,
Bring
I'll
it
go with
out.
staff.
I'll go with the one who's got the bigger axe.
They're the same
Or are
size.
they both
Man.
the same?
I guess this guy's a little bigger. This one's a little bigger.
Okay, let's go with him. That's half orc.
I guess I can give you. This guy is a fighter. He's the other fighter-looking one who's got an axe as well.
Cool.
But he's got the dark. So you just got to remember, Matt, you have the dark fur, or sorry, the light fur. Chris, you have the dark fur. But you can go with this dude. He's got a staff.
It's a big staff. I'll take it.
Yep.
Input Chris's obscene reference there. There you go. All right, that's Dave.
My
that's
obscene
everyone.
reference.
Oh, come on, Brad. Nice staff. I'll take it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So like in real life, you are the worst.
The AT&T of people.
Copy.
Opposite of Batman.
Yep.
Before we start, does anyone want to share a favorite memory of Dave to get one done?
Moving couches from Waterloo to Dave's basement.
Moving couches from Dave's basement to Dave's current apartment.
That was much easier.
Game one.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Oh, yes, coconuts. That's probably Kate's favorite memory of Dave.
That one's a good one.
Dave helping me move
Coconuts?
to Waterdown. And then
David, coconuts?
when we were moving from
Exactly.
Waterdown to Hamilton and then to our new place, just being like, Dave, go organize the truck. And then we come out and everything would fit suddenly, just magically. Where it's like, don't lift stuff, just organize, because that's your wheelhouse and your strength. And yeah.
So in summation, Dave, you're good for moving.
Good to
Got
know.
moving stories. I mean, you did also move across the country with me.
There you go.
You're a
Dave is
committed
the
mover.
moving guy. And my thing about Dave is he always was him complaining about that I had to buy breakfast for moving him because I never make it for lunch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good one. I like that one as well.
We'll buy you guys pizza for lunch. It's 10 a.m. We're done. Oh, no one wants pizza.
Welcome, brave adventurers. Your country is starving, its people dying, and the council that leads your kingdom is in disarray. They have now tasked your party with a quest in a desperate attempt to save your people. Jeff the liar, Troy the obtuse, Shirley the cloying, Annie the day planner, Abed the undiagnosable, and Britta the needlessly defined have come to your group in their time of need. They have asked you to travel to the continent of Suria Minor and find the rumored treasure of Draconis. A red dragon of legend, Draconis is rumored to have untold power, but a treasure, if even a fraction of what it's said to be, could save your country and people 10 times over. To make matters worse, though, an exiled council member has gone ahead of your party in an attempt to gain the treasure for himself. Pierce the Insensitive, aka Pierce the Dickish, aka Grandpa the Flatulent, will stop at nothing to gain the treasure for himself, and he is not to be trifled with. Draconis is rumored to have hidden this treasure deep within his cavern, but only a few know of its true location. This is where we pick up your story. Having just spoken to Gargotho, the witch, your party must now decide what to do. Do you trust the words of a witch and follow her advice? In a town southward, there you will find that what you need. Or do you explore the enchanted woods to the southwest in hopes of finding these rumored caverns on your own? Though the woods are vast and filled with any number of magical creatures and dangerous encounters. Or is there perhaps a third option, something you have not considered? This, brave adventurers, is up to you to decide.
Excellent.
All right, gentlemen. So You are currently on the road, heading south, having just spoken with the witch. Now is an excellent time to introduce yourselves to one another.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hector, the Well-Endowed.
We didn't have to know that.
I feel like it was
Just by
necessary.
looking at you.
I am Mar.
Mar.
Bing bong. I'm an archer inside.
Yes.
Whoever gave me my names was not kidding when they said they were bad at names.
Wow. Yeah,
Mar.
we weren't kidding. Okay.
I'm Lavernica.
I hate you so much.
Oh, that was
I
good. I
am-
like it.
Eat a pipe.
Zimbabwe boo. Zimbabwe doo.
Zippity doo.
Zimbabwe doo.
Video.
Everyone starts with 1 character point.
Ooh.
Where does that go?
You can just make a note somewhere on a piece of paper. If you had your own
Use the
edible
dice.
version, you could just add it in notes. Some people will put a die aside, reminding themselves. Some people will write a little. No, I personally would put it in a Word document to track. And suddenly, an arrow flies through the air, almost hitting Brutalitops. Next thing you know, 9 goblins are running at you, weapons drawn. Roll for initiative. So I need everyone to roll a d20 and let me know what you got. Devin, 14. What else was that?
13 for me.
Matt is 13. Lloyd?
So
15.
once I minus my initiative, I'm at 19.
19. 15 plus 4.
Chris. Of course, Chris would be the one to go first. A group of goblins have run out at you. Chris, your turn first.
Well, community reference would dictate that I run, but I'm gonna maul. Can I maul?
Yeah, which one would you like to attack?
I have to choose a specific
You
one.
have all these, just think real life situation. If someone was attacking you, can't just say, I attack them. You say, you would physically go to that person.
Well, okay, first, I sack Lavernica. Then,
Okay. So, in true community fashion, Chris, you're slowing things down, so I'm going to move ahead.
all right, that's
No,
fair.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I'll
Take your
attack
turn.
I'll attack the one to the one on the immediate left.
You're the light guy, yes?
I'm the
No,
dark guy.
no,
He's
The
a
brown
dark
one.
guy.
So you're going to come up here. Why don't we put you between these guys? Because you can actually, on your turn, because of being I think you're a fighter, you can actually attack twice on a turn.
Oh,
So you can
sweet,
attack
yeah.
one and then maybe attack the other, or attack the same one twice. Okay, so then that's 8 plus 7. So you have 15, and that is a hit. So now you roll your damage, which is 2d6 plus 4.
That's 2. And then, all right, 3.
Okay, and then you add, and it says plus 4 to it on your page, so you add 4 to that, so that's 7 damage total.
7 damage.
Okay. And so as you swipe at this gentleman, you actually cleave him in half with your maul, and he manages to break away into 2 disgusting pieces of flesh, and he falls to the ground dead.
All right, so I got a 13,
That's a hit,
and then
because it's
Then
the
I-
plus, you add the modifier to it, so that's 13 plus 7, so
Right.
that's 20, so that's a hit.
my total is 6.
Nice. Plus 4, that's 10. Again, this time, this one, you managed to break his back, and he bends over in an unnatural way and falls to the ground dead.
Ooh.
I feel like I should have watched the raid and prepped for this.
David, is your turn.
I'm going to
Getting a
I'm going to
pistol.
shoot one of them with my missile.
Okay, you can actually, with magic missile, you can hit, I think it's up to 3.
You know what? I'm just going to actually the green guys on the right. I'm just going to hit all 3 of them, 1 each.
Okay.
So I swirl the balls around on the end of my staff, and
Ooh,
then
I like it.
and
I
then
like
throw
it.
them.
Like
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Okay, so the first one is 3 total damage.
Okay.
Second one is 5 damage,
Okay.
and third one is 5 damage.
Okay. Excellent. The first one seemed to not hit very well, and he's kind of sort of shrugged it off. But the second and third, they are looking really rough. You definitely hit them square in the chest, and they are taking some serious damage.
All right.
Last of our goblin group here is going to turn around, and after seeing his brethren die, he's actually going to attack you, Chris. He got 9 plus 4, which is 13, which is 1 lower. So he unfortunately misses you. He's enraged and just, all out of sorts after his brother dying, and so unfortunately he missed you in his attack. And then it is Lloyd's turn.
I think I will do an Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, always a winner. I like it.
Okay.
Anything with the word blast.
What group has not been attacked yet?
Our top left red group.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a blast that direction.
Okay.
Basically taking out the first guy. So that is a 2, but I have a +5 to hit.
A 7,
That's-
that will not be enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that huge bolt of lightning goes flying by, crackling past them, and you actually hit a tree and split it in half behind the group, which
Wait.
definitely gets their attention.
Oh, good. They're distracted.
All right,
Mhm.
then we move on to Matthew.
Yeah, I'm
Veronica.
gonna walk up to between those 2 red guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and then hack at 1,
Nice, I like it.
5, and
So that's not a hit. That's 10. That's not a hit.
well, I can attack again because
You
I
can take
think
another swipe.
That's only 1 better. I got a 6.
Okay, so with 11, unfortunately, you missed both your swings. I think you're very proud and sure of yourself and came in daring, but unfortunately, you missed.
It isn't the size of the axe, Lavernica. It's how you wield it.
Says the well endowed.
Yeah.
How long do you want to stay well endowed?
All right. It's Devin's turn to
I hit
attack.
them with my
Express
stick.
was, feeling some shrinkage or something.
Put the penis talks aside so Devin can attack something.
Wait, you guys are talking penises?
I was talking about my staff.
3 hexes
You-
forward.
Oh, 3.
I'm attacking the guys, the green guys,
He looks
Okay.
taller from this height.
Yeah.
with an acid splash.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Ooh, acid.
15.
That is a hit. Are you hitting 2 of them then?
I'm gonna take the 2 furthest north.
Okay.
This map's north up.
Okay. And
And
how much
these-
damage does
I
it
will
do?
return.
1d6 each if they don't pass their dexterity.
Right, their dex save. They did not pass.
Wait, was
So
he just
first
only wearing
one-
boxers when he left?
Gets 2.
Yes.
Second one gets 3.
All right, and with that, you manage to burn both of these away, and they scream aggressively as they go running away from you. Or sorry, as they melt down to the ground. To our last group over here, they are all 3
Going to kill me.
going to move in and attack Matthew because he just
course.
came in with that giant axe and started swiping at you. And they want
Yeah.
some.
Well,
They want some
Payback?
sweet, sweet revenge. Yeah, and you're Lavernica, right?
I am.
Okay. The first one swings with his dagger wildly and misses. The second one +4 just misses you. And the third one rolls a crit 1 and actually misses you completely and stabs himself in the foot.
What gets the bocce?
Back to the top of the order, and it is your turn, Chris.
You know what? I'm gonna try to help out Lavernica over there. I will maul again.
I like it. I like it.
It served me well last time. I got a 20.
That's definitely a hit. That is, in
Yeah.
fact, that is a good segue into letting
Right.
you guys know how I do it with this. So if you roll a natural 20, when you roll your damage, you roll an extra die.
Kill him dead.
9 on the first roll.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh, you mash that guy down to the ground. He is like compressed
Already
down
dead.
to the ground. He is.
I didn't even get my second roll.
You still can.
You wrecked him. Yeah, if you want to beat him harder into the ground, absolutely you can. But he is
Smash
done.
his corpse.
Yeah, might as well. Well, it was a 1, so worth it. It's just a little kick. Then I rolled another 20. Well,
So who do you
as
wanna
I
walk
walk
towards?
over to them, I sack Lavernica. Then I rolled my 20. So now I'm going to go for my double rolls.
Wait, you rolled another d20 natural?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
3.
Um,
Session.
Are you sure you're rolling it, or is it just staying at a 20 every time?
I clicked roll, sir.
Did it move?
Yes.
Okay.
It rotated a
Wow.
lot.
All right.
And
You got a
on this
guy
one,
over
on
here,
the
and you got a
on-
guy here. Who are you attacking?
Pardon?
who did you go after? You got to tell me who you're attacking. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, okay.
For damage, I got a 7 on my first roll.
You wreck that boy.
Nice.
And
He's dead. And then, Dave, it is your turn.
All right. There's only one guy left, right?
There are 2
Three.
guys left.
So wait,
3.
I've killed
Oh,
4
sorry, yeah,
people.
3. He's hiding behind the axe there. There's
Y'all
2
need to get
there.
on my level.
Chris is doing some serious damage there. There's 2 there and 1 there.
Okay. So I summon 3 more of those magic orbs.
Okay.
Whirl around on the end of my staff.
Just as a note, Hector, the gentleman left in front of Devin, it looks like he's barely standing. Just if that's
Hector
helpful
is
for you to decide.
whipping his biscuit.
Yeah, just if that helps
Barely
you decide,
standing.
Dave. He's
Okay, cool.
he's pretty rough.
There's no such thing as overkill.
Open
fire and reload.
Oh my God.
So one of them goes at the guy who's not looking too good, and then I put 2 into the rightmost one of the guys on the left.
Okay, how much damage for each one?
5.
And he explodes
Nice.
into gore and bits that spray back onto the trees lining the road there.
Sorry, guys, I made a mess.
My character jumps back and goes, "Ah!"
Right, and Dave, the other gentleman?
4 and 5.
Okay, and he additionally explodes and sprays down the road a little bit. And this last one sees just the carnage that you have instilled, Dave, and turns and runs into the woods. And you guys successfully have defeated your first enemy. All right, shall we continue down the road?
Of course.
Maybe not this road.
Okay.
I don't know, this
So-
road is covered in blood.
As your party begins to head south down the road, you start to hear the sounds of what you think might be music, and you notice this musician standing next to a tree playing a strange instrument you've never seen before.
What type of instrument is it?
It's that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a... Oh, hello. Good morrow there, travelers.
Good morrow, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Hail
Who the
and
heck are
welcome.
you?
Let me introduce myself. I am Half Toon. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You sound like you need a little more practice there.
Oh, I need lots of practice. Yes, I am new to this. Actually, just started last week. It was nice. Yes.
Your instrument sounds half-tuned.
My instrument I just found.
That would explain it.
You take requests.
This man sounds half-baked.
Could take requests. We can see how it goes.
Freebird.
Freebird.
Yeah. Okay. Ron. That's all I know. I don't know. How can I help you? What brings you to this neck of the woods, as it were?
We come searching a
Probably.
I
dragon.
feel like we're closer to the shoulder of the woods. Have we walked that far?
Pay no heed
Path
to
is in
him.
the woods, I think.
I don't know. I just kind of woke up.
What is this instrument you hold? I'm curious about it.
I believe they call it a mahalo. Mahalo, I think it says that right there. Mahalo. Yeah. I do perform ditties for silver. Do you happen maybe?
Okay, I will pay the lovely gentleman to sing a song about how Lavernica sucks.
How much are you paying him?
10 rupees or whatever the heck the currency is.
So there's Chris, there's copper pieces, silver,
Okay.
gold are pretty much your
All right.
minimums. Gold is like the highest one. 10 silver is 1 gold.
Platinum is the highest.
Yeah, platinum is really high, but we're not going to deal with that today. So, simplicity's sake for Chris.
His record might go platinum though.
So, oh my gosh.
His record about Lavernica
Um,
sucking might go platinum.
So gold is worth an awful lot, Chris. You could certainly give him a gold piece. That would actually be a really nice tip. Or you could, split that, although you only have gold currently, unless someone can give you change.
I'll give 2 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Very
2
good.
gold pieces. I don't think I've ever had gold pieces before. Oh, well, let me give you something special then. Here, let me just. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yes. There's a swamp of despair just over there. Take the journey if you dare. Oh, just to be clear, I mean to the west of the road ahead. Does it swap? Yeah, anyways. I hope you can't tell. I think I hide it so well. But my playing sounds like hell. Yeah, I did just find this. So, anyways. But if it's treasure you desire, then go forth. I ain't no liar. Oh wait, that sounds bad. That makes me sound that's not good. Go forth and die by fire. No, that's worse. Fire, liar, higher, flyer. Like it says on this flyer. No. Oh, I got it. Your need is dire. Yeah, that's it. There you go. I guess I should warn you. Be wary, 'cause death lay before you. There's an evil, let's call him Jeffrey or something. He often fights those on a mission of retrieval. Honestly, even if you're not, he kind of just, like you're walking on the road, and it's like, rah! And you're like, just, it's cool. He had it rough when he was younger, and that made him tougher, but also filled with hunger. He is so evil, oh, so very evil. Oh, screw it, we shall call him double evil. But most of all, be wary, he is not into dairy, but he is into your trinkets. That doesn't rhyme. Carry? His trinkets he will carry. No, your trinkets. Why they hit? Well, they will be his. It's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir.
All right, give a
We
clap for
appreciated
the
Oh, stop.
beautiful bard.
Where do you think we'll meet this Jeff?
Yes, he. So yeah, like I said previously. Do you need me to
Swamp?
Do you need to repeat it? The swamp of despair, just over there, by the west of the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, he lives there in the swamp. Well, if there's nothing else, I have some small concerts to do in some hamlets nearby.
Oh, okay. May I give you a piece of advice, artist to artist?
Nope. Bye.
So your group continues along the forest path. Now with the knowledge that the traveling bard has given you about a possible monster ahead. There is the Swamp of Despair, as it's known, that is just off the road. He warned you.
Also known as the DCEU.
Mm-hmm. He was noting to you that the monster that lives there sometimes likes to attract travelers and likes to collect trinkets. So your group could choose to go and search. He might have something of interest, or you could try and avoid him, or you could just fight him and move on. The options are endless. So your group continues on the forest path for a few hours. And you start to notice a faint smell on the air, and you're likely near the swamp. And your party notices that there are still certainly trees all around, and as the road narrows, there is a swamp on your left side as you're traveling the road. So you can choose what to do now.
Who farted?
Mar.
Listen, I showered beforehand. Your stench is your own.
I wouldn't stink if you hadn't covered me in blood. Hector.
Yeah, that was all Hector.
I'm gonna cast a friend's cantrip on Lavernica. I'm a little bit concerned.
What is that? What does that do?
It gives me a bonus to my charisma rolls relating to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk up to Hector and inappropriately hold his hand.
Which
Since
one
we're
is-
now
As long as
friends.
it's his hand you're holding.
I raise my staff up into the air, and I use the light cantrip, which basically creates a torch with a
Nice.
20-foot sphere
I like it.
of light on the end of my staff. So it just gives us a little more light. And holding it above my head and holding Lavernica's non-axe hand,
Yeah.
I start wading into the swamp. I'm looking around, seeing if
Matt, do you
Find
go
a
with him?
bridge and tell someone
Yes,
they can't
yes, I'm
pass.
going with him.
Okay.
I'm actually copying him with my axe. Huzzah!
Okay. I like it. I just have this image of you two walking together with your arms up and holding hands. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
image.
that's just them on a Sunday, man. That's
This is
not
true.
even-
Chris, Lloyd, Devin, what are you guys doing?
Well, we'll follow.
Okay.
I'm
So
going to
you both-
investigate around the outside edge.
Okay, Devin's gonna look around the outside. Matt wants to look for someone to kill. And what did you say, Lloyd?
I have a +2 to investigate.
Okay, that's
So-
not terrible.
So do
I mean,
I.
if you guys want to split up and investigate, that's also allowed. Outside edge where, Devin? Over this side or over this side?
Away from the road.
Away from it. Okay, I'll put you over here.
I'll take
Yeah,
the other
that's all right.
side.
Okay, and you are here.
17.
Nice. So on your side of the swamp, Lloyd, you notice there's a lot of remnants of things. Some stuff looks like it's probably clothing or random things. And you can actually see drag marks where things have been pulled, likely from the road, down into the swamp.
I got an 11.
11. With yours, you note that it is definitely a swamp.
Yep.
with my modifiers, 15.
Okay. So with 15, you actually notice what you think are possibly body parts or bones that are actually floating on the top of the swamp. As you were walking forward, Dave, with your staff held high and your hand holding, you immediately notice an 8-foot-long alligator come out of the water, out of nowhere, and actually jump onto you. And as it leaps onto you, it disappears into smoke. And you fall back, but because of your great dexterity, apparently, you're able to right yourself before falling into the swamp, and you are okay, but otherwise very startled and very confused.
it disappeared. There's some kind of magic here in this swamp.
So I'm actually going to take that as a moment while Dave is wondering who is working against him, even though he's always the traitor. If you have anything, and this person did this, if any of you have something you want to do outside of the group, whether that is actively working against them or just something silly, you can private message me in the Zoom chat and let me know that. And that's exactly what this person did. So you can totally do that for other things too, because that is awesome. And I'm going to out him because Devin, you can take a character point for that because that was awesome.
I knew I was suspecting Bing Bong.
So
Yeah,
we're
what are
in.
these bones? I levitate them up into the air and kind of
Ooh.
turn them around so that
Like
I can look at them and analyze them from close up without bending down into the swamp. So I rolled a 12 and my investigation is +4, so 16.
Okay, with that, you notice at least the bone that you've picked up that appears to be a human femur. As you're investigating this stone, something inside of you stirs and you realize something is coming up behind you. And you turn around, thankfully in time, to see this creature. And I need you all to roll initiative for your next battle against this swamp thing.
I rolled 15.
I rolled 18.
This rolled 18.
5.
Nice. 5 for who?
Me.
Okay.
23.
Nice, Dave.
13.
So, Dave, with your quick thinking and being able to notice, it is actually your turn first.
My staff magically transforms itself into a rapier, and I just go for a nice little stab. Nice little
Stabby.
stabby.
All right, give us a roll for that.
19.
That is a hit. You stabby
All right.
real good.
I stabby real good. Okay. 10 piercing damage.
Excellent. And you pierce it right in the midsection, and a strike that would clearly kill anything much less trivial seems to not even make this creature notice. And it is Chris's turn.
I got 18.
That is a hit.
Nice. All right, so the second D20 is 2, so
That is not a hit.
I got 13.
So that is hits, and he's definitely taking a little bit of damage there.
So
And
good.
it is Devin's turn.
I'm going to do a sneak attack with the crossbow.
Okay, well, he can see you.
Oh, well then I'm going to hide and then do a sneak attack. I suck. 10.
Yeah.
10, unfortunately, he sucks more, so you do successfully hide. He is very focused on Dave right now after stabbing him in the chest, and so he doesn't see you quickly duck behind a tree.
Now I try a sneak attack
Okay.
with the crossbow. 19.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 3 for the damage from the bow, piercing. Comes out to 4. That would be an extra 8.
Lloyd, it is your turn.
I'll move down 1 space to get a better angle, and then Eldritch Blast.
Remember, you
6
do have
and
one
5
character
is
point.
11.
You do have one character point. That does not hit.
Yeah.
And Matt, it is your turn.
Yeah, I am going to attack him, and then I will attack him again.
Excellent. You can do both at once if you want.
22, and then an 8.
So the 22 hits.
Cool.
Nice.
And now I'm going to kill him.
How much?
Oh my. 3.
3 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was my +2.
So it is now his turn, and enraged by the spear or the stabbing into his chest. So he's going to take 1 swipe at Dave and 1 swipe at Chris because he also gets 2 attacks, and they both are going to hit. He is doing 13 damage to you, Dave, and 10 damage to you, Chris.
Okay,
Are
so
you-
I'm down to 48
Are you saying this
HP.
guy hit my friend?
He did. He did, in fact. He scratched them.
I appreciate that you're
slashing
standing up for
damage.
me, Lavernica.
Dave, it is
Not
now
you.
your turn.
Stepping
About the
back
same.
and holding my blade staff in front of me, I pull my left hand out and create a shimmer around me, casting the Blade Ward spell. And then I say, Lavernica, you've got this. And I shoot out my hand, and
I like it.
there's an extra shimmer on Lavernica's axe.
Like it. Excellent. So Lavernica, just remember you get an extra 1d8 roll on damage for basically the rest of the combat. Chris, it is your turn.
All right, I'm Maul.
Okay, maul it up. Roll a d20.
So you kill the master and then get wiped out by his apprentice.
And then come back in a
Inexplicably.
great role in the supplemental show.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right, so I rolled the 19.
That's a hit.
All right, well that's a 9, so I don't think that's a hit.
Plus 7,
Okay,
isn't
so
it?
that's
Isn't that what it is? Plus 7.
yes.
So there you go.
So
that's a
9
hit.
plus 7. All right, cool.
16,
So I got
that's a hit. So that's 2 hits.
2 hits. All right, so I got 10 plus 4 for the first 2,
Okay, 14.
and then for the second 2, 12.
Excellent. That's some serious heavy hitting. He is looking roughed up.
Gentlemen, we've got this. I think he's been marred.
Oh.
Dave, take a character point for your terrible pun. And move it.
Ah!
And
Wait, deduct it and kill him.
Devin,
Oh,
it is your
man.
turn.
so we're playing D&D. The characters
No,
are
don't tell me. I'm not supposed to be here. This is boys only.
the characters.
hear
are
a girl! Why is there a
marred.
girl? Also, hi
There's a-
Jen, we love you.
So Devin,
It's
what
an
are you
archer
doing?
and
Character
such.
and such?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
on our turn such.
Am I technically still hidden, or just as soon as I take
You would
the
have to
shot, I'm revealed?
re-hide every time you
No,
fire.
not
You
yet.
have to do it again.
Okay,
can
I'm
attempt
going to
again.
try and re-hide then. 23
23?
for stealth.
Yeah, you are very hidden. He's not even aware of your existence.
16 for the hit. And then I need
That is eating food.
my stupid D8 that hates me. And 3D6.
How many of those do you have?
Oh, if you're
This is
gonna
only
chew
the
into your
second box
microphone,
since the quarantine.
you are the
Wow.
best.
14
okay.
damage.
Is he still alive? Do I get to try and kill
He
him?
is still
Plus 3
alive. He's
piercing.
looking a little rough, but he's still alive. And then Lloyd, it is your turn.
I'm going to try Frostbite.
It hurts. I've had it.
Frostbite is you cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw.
And Matt, it is your turn.
Okay. He hurt my friend,
Yep.
Hector. So because of that, I am raging. I got a 17 and a 19.
15 and 16 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Oh my, so 31 damage?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. You come down at him with that
Sex.
giant axe, and you give him almost a killing blow, but enough so that you actually take one of his arms off.
Oh, excellent. I'm going to keep that arm.
Okay. Well, it is
And
now his
smack
turn.
him in the face with it.
It is now his turn, Matt, and since he's seen you take off his arm, he is not very happy. You actually notice, though, something weird happens, and he seems to almost look like he's like flexing, and out of nowhere, an arm actually pops out of the hole from where you cut it, and he has two arms again.
He's King Ghidorah, son!
And you actually notice he looks a little bit better than he did a moment ago. But he is going to still hit you for 15 damage with that one attack. And then David, is your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to get a Searing Smite going.
Okay.
So my rapier staff sword is now flaring with white hot intensity, and I go for a little
Stabby.
slash stabby.
All right.
So that's a natural 20,
Nice.
10 with 5 damage from fire on top. So 15
So as
damage.
you come and try to parry him in his claws, you start cutting away with your nimble sword skills, cutting away fingers, cutting away flesh, and next thing you know, all you have laying in front of you is a pile of fishy smelling creature, and you have defeated the Gillman.
And I still have his arm with me, right?
Yes. So you can keep
I'll put that in
You
my
can-
backpack.
It will start to stink like a dead fish, just so you know.
Well, that makes sense.
When we go to rest for the night, I'll put it in Chris's character's bed.
You don't know where I sleep.
Okay, so you have defeated him. You realize now that the battle is over, there's actually a little lump behind you where he likely came from, just at the edge of the swamp. That is likely where his home is.
We go looking for treasure?
Looking for treasure.
You certainly can.
I am looking for useful magical items.
I will
Take
help.
rapist for 200. Come back. Chris just messaged me on WhatsApp gift.
Peter
Soon-
Smartia.
as
penis
soon
is
as Dave
micro.
said rapier, I'm just like, I gotta find this. There's no
Oh,
GIF.
yeah.
There's no GIF in the group chat.
Oh, I like it.
I
20?
rolled a 15
Just
plus
looking,
2
it's
to investigation then.
Yep, so that's a 17.
17. Yep.
Okay, so with that, inside his hole, you pull out a couple of actually like decomposing bodies that are missing parts. And as you search through them, you find a few things. You find 50 gold. You find
Dibs.
3. Well, Lloyd is the one currently pulling these things out. So if you're dibsing them, you're attempting to pull them from his hand.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
3 platinum. A book of gnome stories. A book of fairy tales.
Gotta stop lighting matches.
2 bolts of fine silk. A dwarvish children's story.
I can read
and-
Dwarvish.
And some sort of map.
Wait, so I got a question about the creature we just murdered.
Killed.
If
Can I get
it,
these? What are these silk things?
It's just silk. It's silk on a spool, but there might be something to use it for later. You could potentially sell it. The options are up to you.
What are the limits on this thing? Does it need to be alive to regrow the limbs, or can it regrow from the limb we have? Because we need to figure that out real quick.
There's no way you could do a nature check on it.
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna
Where,
investigate the hole after Lloyd's done.
Yep, I've done my search.
I'll do
Lloyd,
the
can I have some money?
investigation on the creature. Is anybody helping me?
I can
You're
help.
all okay. I was about
So
to
then
say you're
you-
all dead to me. I
So then you
appreciate
just
it.
need to roll. So then you can roll a d20 twice. Okay. 18. So with that, it is very clear that this thing is dead, and it is
All right, cool.
never coming back.
right, right on.
I looked in the hole after Lloyd. I got a 10.
With a 10, you unfortunately don't find anything.
I found more body parts.
Huzzah.
You did find more bones.
I want to do like a nature check on the thing to see if it's is this a intelligent creature? Is it a living creature? Is it from here originally?
Yeah, it's dead.
No. I know, but like there's a body. I can maybe look at that and guess using my nature knowledge, depending on how well I roll.
Right.
What part of dead?
I want to know if we should expect more of them. Is basically what I'm trying to figure out.
So then we just burn its house down.
Like
Which
if
is
this
a
thing
swamp,
looks,
so that's interesting.
if this thing looks like some kind of alpha predator, then there probably aren't 6 more of them lying around.
Sure.
If it, I don't know. So my
Plus,
roll
the dungeon
is
master hates us that much.
my total
Maybe he's
is
had a family.
16.
You're not exactly sure. It's an alpha creature.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Hector's watched a lot of the Tavern Broadcasting Channel environment specials, so he feels pretty confident in this.
Okay.
TBC.
Yeah, the TBC.
Mm.
TBC Earth. Zibbity Doo, what are you doing with all that silk?
And why can't I have money?
Because you're broke,
Find
son.
money. You
Well,
haven't.
they can certainly share
earned
with
money.
you, or some people when they play Dungeons & Dragons, they have like a pool of money that one person holds on to, and when you guys need to buy something, you all just kind of pull from it.
That's communism.
That's okay. Call it what you want. That's how some people play the game. You can choose to play it that way or don't. Well, why don't you discuss it as we head out back on the road,
I
okay?
failed to
Okay.
pickpocket Matt money, so
So your group continues on the forest path for a few hours, not encountering any other creatures or things of note. As the woods start to thin out, you notice the large river kind of coming up in front of you, as well as a town on the other side, likely the one that the witch spoke of. The river is quite wide, and there's no clear crossing in sight. But as your party begins to wonder, how might I get across? A boatsman actually appears, kind of coming across the water from the other side. Likely someone.
Is he a skeleton?
What?
Is he a skeleton, and do we have to pay him to cross?
No, this is.
If we do, we make you pay.
We're not getting across.
This is
I
a
have
human
money.
man, and he comes up to you, gentlemen, looking to offer you a ride across the waters, though it may be at a price. We'll see what he has to say.
Hi there,
Hello.
travelers.
hello.
Hello.
Hello
Hi
there,
there.
friendly boatsman.
Yes, I am, and you seem to be a group of travelers looking to cross the river. If I'm not
We are.
mistaken.
We are.
Wonderful. The cost is 2 silver pieces each to get across. Otherwise, the next land crossing is about 1 day's worth of ride down the river.
2
Wait.
silver pieces each.
That's correct.
How many of us are there? There's like what?
5 of
1,
us.
2, 3.
5 of
1
us.
gold.
All right, I'll give. Yeah, 1 gold. 1 gold. I'll cover because I don't have any silver.
But
The
Oh,
rich
wow.
having to cover the poor here.
I wanna haggle. I have persuasion for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to use the gold regardless. Like,
Well, you
it's
might
my
have
only
to-
currency.
But you can get change.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Devin, if you want to do a persuasion roll.
19 is the roll plus 6.
Wow, that's a really good roll. You might just be able to convince this guy. But you gotta talk it out a little bit with him.
How about 1 silver piece per person?
Just pay the man.
No. 1
Chris,
silver piece
You're
per
moving you're ruining the moment.
What exactly are you guys going around this river here for? Maybe you guys could spin a good tale for me. In which case, I might be inclined to let you board my humble little river craft here.
person. We're slaying monsters.
oh well, and in addition to slaying monsters, we are trying to acquire some treasure because there's a lack of food in the land, and we want to acquire treasure so that we can feed everybody.
Oh, well, there's
just
lots
keep
of travelers coming through here looking for treasure. But
Yeah,
as
just
long
keep
as
it-
you guys are killing monsters around this here river, then you know what? I'll let you board for 1 silver piece each. Come on aboard, but watch your step, because if you fall in, I nearly got my arm bit off by a bunch of piranhas the other day.
It can't be as bad as
Are
the
they in this
monster we just
river?
killed.
They're pretty fast. So this river here flows right down through Docktown, and those little buggers swim right up here. And they, I was surprised the first time I saw them up here too.
I transform my staff back into a rapier just in case.
Are you gonna slice them up?
We might get hungry. We might want some sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck
Sushi
eats
sounds
piranha? Are we Bond villains? Like,
All right, so you're on board the boat and you're heading across the water. You do have.
Sorry, we are on board the boat.
You're on
Is
board.
that
the
a
boat.
musical cue?
It's my accent.
I pull out my lyre.
And
hello, my
if there's-
baby. Hello, my honey.
If this is a good opportunity to ask someone local about any information that might be valuable or anything you guys are wondering about.
Is Wu-Tang Clan popular here? Are they anything to F with?
I think I heard of a band down near a tavern down there in Docktown named by that name, but I'm not sure. It might have been Wu-Tang Clan or Orcs Clan. I'm not sure.
All right.
Very similar.
There's rumor there's a dragon around here somewhere. You wouldn't happen to know where.
No, I haven't heard about dragon around here in these parts for a long time. You guys said you were looking for treasure, right?
We're looking for a dragon's treasure.
Dragon's treasure.
Yeah,
Oh,
treasure big enough to buy food for everyone in the land.
I'll take any kind of treasure.
And yet we're not paying the man his perfect wages.
We're broke. Come
You
on.
monsters.
There's been a lot of travelers coming through here looking for a treasure, and there was one I think came by about a week or two ago. Used the same traveling location as you guys, and he swore that there was a treasure out in the northwest of Docktown. Although there's, it would take a little bit more than a week to get through all that forest. So I don't know what he's doing. But have had a lot of travelers looking for the treasure, and they always come back empty-handed and disappointed, or they don't come back at all.
Do you know of a faster way to travel there?
That one feller, he just was convinced that there was a treasure up near northwest there. I don't know of any easier path there. There might be some game trails or something, but
Is there a
honestly
place?
have never been
Sorry.
back. Oh, go ahead.
Is there a place where we can get a Pegasus?
No, I haven't heard of any Pegasus around these parts. Sorry to say.
Is there anything I could kill?
Lavernica has a bloodlust that can't be quenched.
I'm sure if you have some meat or are willing to dip your hand into the water there, you'll find some things to kill real quick.
I'm going to take the arm out of my backpack and dip it in the water. And then take it out to see if anything is attached.
Nothing happens, Matthew.
Dang it.
I'm gonna play a song for us as we travel down the river. It seems appropriate. I'll play a nice little river song on my lute. We all gain hit points at the end of this little river ride.
Is it got some dice?
1d6 hit points each.
And I'm clapping the hand along with the song.
So I just play us a nice little song as we travel down the river.
Ooh, that's some mighty fine singing.
Thank you.
Sure is nice to get some accompaniment to the soft flow of the water here. So if you guys are heading down there to Docktown, I have a lovely friend there by the name of Kyle, and he likes to frequent this tavern there, King's Armistice.
King's Armistice.
Yeah, he's a lovely fellow to talk to. He's a great listener, and he might know more about how to get up there to that northwestern forest. But
What's his
Do you
name
like
again?
tavern?
sorry,
What's
Name
his
is
name
Kyle.
again?
it's a little gnome feller. He's a short guy, but
Hey,
Do we have anyone who speaks gnome?
Bing Bong fits the profile. I don't know if it's in the.
I speak halfling, dwarvish, and thieves' cant.
Lavernica technically does. I think I forgot to add it to her sheet.
Oh
Yeah, you didn't add it.
I do. Lavernica does.
Well, this would be
should
painless. Yeah. There you go.
this guy does have a funny accent, but I believe he does speak the common tongue. But he might appreciate it if you were able to speak gnome.
You guys are just coming up to the other end, so if you have any last second questions or anything to ask him, this would be the time.
All right, Mr. Boat Operator person, can we speak privately for a moment?
You're on an open raft with about 5 feet of space, so
You're a thieves guild in town.
my recollection there is, although I might be, maybe that was another time. Maybe in my youth there was a thieves guild, but I think they got run out of town by a group of fearsome adventurers.
I'll take Lavernica to the Prancing Pony if you can just direct me there. I'm looking to meet my buddy Aragorn.
So you come to the other side of the river, and you hop off. Any last moment things you want to say to our friendly boatsman?
Thank you,
I
good
was
sir.
disappointed
Yeah,
at
boatsman,
the
I'm giving you a
Toronto.
gold coin because these people suck and they're cheap.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll be able to buy a bunch of crawdads to bring home to my wife.
There you go.
All right.
Boatsman,
you guys have a fine adventure now, you hear?
You have a good time heading down river.
Oh, thank you very much. I sure will.
All right.
Sayonara.
All right. And with that, he pushes back off again and heads over to the other side of the river.
Okay.
And in front of you, you find the large, bustling town of Docktown.
I wonder why it got named Docktown. Is there a new Docktown?
Well, if you notice, the river splits off and actually winds next to the town, and this is actually the last main port of the east coast of Serena Minor, the continent you were on. So because of this, it's named Docktown, and it also sees a lot of travelers. As you enter the town, you see a variety of races, including elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes, and humans. But you head straight to the King's Armistice, as was suggested. As you immediately walk in, you notice something very strange about the inn. And actually, it turns out that this tavern is said to have been blessed by a mighty wizard's final words as he sacrificed himself to end a long and gory war in the land. It's a place to go for some respite during warring times. Upon entering, all equipment disappears, including clothing. No mat to work either. Beleaguered gnomes hither to and fro, bringing drinks and food to a variety of races, though most you see are elves. The gnomes appear to be the only creatures still fully clothed.
I didn't sign up for this health and safety orgy of a nightmare.
Wait a second. I thought your name was Well Endowed.
It is.
But you are greeted by one such gnome, and he introduces himself as Kyle and offers to assist your party.
Bingder, Spock, Prowl, Oppenheimer, go to Yaba.
Does anyone speak gnome?
Does anyone here speak gnome?
Lavernica.
Didn't you tell me I
Lavernica.
did?
Aimless.
Maybe we can understand him in common now.
Welcome, friends. I am Sprockle Kaiman Wolfenheimer. How can I help you this glorious day?
Hello, Kyle. It's nice to meet you.
Kyle, why can't
I'm
we
sorry.
wear
I think I
clothes?
misspoke. My name is Sprocket Kyle Wolfenheimer. You are my friends, right?
Oh, why, of course we're your friends.
Well, to my friends, I'm Sprocket Kyle Wolfenheimer, friend. How can I help you today?
Lavernica, ask Oppenheimer, friend here, why can't I wear clothes? This is very uncomfortable.
Oh, clothes are fine. Clothes will be outside, not inside. Some really meansy people tried to sneak in weapons here long time ago. Now, no weapons, no bad things in here. Only good things. Can I recommend good things to you? The boiling root beer, really good.
I'll have one of those root beers, please.
Here you go, my friend. Very good choice.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take one.
And here's another one for you.
You got any Earl Grey tea?
We do have Earl Grey tea.
Hot
Brewed
Here we
from
go.
the Earl himself.
Indeed. Earl, good friend. Anything else, my friends? How can Sprocket Kai Wuppenheimer serve?
So
We're looking for a dragon.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry.
dragon.
And also information about the food that you serve here at this fine, friendly establishment.
Oh, we serve all sorts of food. What food you like? Sprocket Kai Wuppenheimer, get it for you.
Do you have a type of sandwich with meat in between bread? I believe it is called a Whopperheimer.
Ooh, Whopperheimer. You want a single Whopperheimer or a double Whopperheimer?
Double double Oppenheimer. I'm rather
Double
hungry.
Oppenheimer! Excellent, excellent. Climbing right up.
Oh, Dave, take a character point for that one. Jeez.
Oh, and so you ask about dragons and other information. Ooh, I don't know if I can tell just anyone, but I could tell my friends. Do you want to be my friends?
Of course we do.
Oh, well, there's a tradition in Wappenheimerville that in order to be friends, you must participate in a friendly game. Do you guys want a friendly game?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, we do.
With a bunch of naked men. I can't see how this won't get uncomfortable.
Goody. Game with naked men. Game with naked men. The name of this game is Never Have I Ever. You play?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we play.
I say a statement, and if you have done this, you must take a drink of an awesome drink. Are you ready? Ready to be friends? Ready to have fun?
Yes, we are friends.
Yes.
Okay, number one. Never have I ever lied on a resume. Oh! Oh, we have mysterious friends. Number two. Never have I ever sat in the back of a police car. Number three. Never have I ever peed on a fire. Oh! That's exciting. And did it work? Did you put out the fire?
No.
We put out some of the ashes. So there were a group of us, and it smelled rather badly.
Oh, good job, my
That's a bunch
friend.
of
Smokey
dudes
would be
standing
very
around
happy.
Peeing in a fire.
You stand in a circle, you stare up, and you just,
Oh, good idea.
This
Good
sounds
idea.
So terrible.
Next one. Never have I ever shot a gun. I do not know what this is, but I have done it.
Oh, you're missing out, Dave. It's fun.
No, you drink if you have done it.
Oh,
If you have done it, you drink.
Does a pellet gun count?
Yes. Any of these guns.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good. On my friend like gun. Never have I ever peed in a pool.
What was this one? I missed it.
Never have I ever peed in my pool, my invisible
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
I wasn't even swimming in that pool.
Never have I ever finished an entire jawbreaker.
Oh wait.
Oh,
I'm
Dave.
sure I must have.
Oh,
I definitely haven't.
friend
probably
Hector,
took, like-
you are
it
well
took, like,
endowed
a
in
week.
many ways.
Uh-huh.
Get a small jawbreaker.
Oh, okay.
Never have I ever been to a fashion show.
Really? Lloyd, I'm curious.
Wow.
Oh, do tell
Evan.
story to friend.
Back when my family lived in Edmonton, my sister tried being a model.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
And you supported her.
Neil.
Devin?
Exactly.
And Devin, yeah.
In it.
You were
It
a
was the
model.
church did a fashion show.
Okay, next question. Never have I ever been overseas.
Wow, everyone's traveled.
I'll take a drink for Dave as well.
Yeah, I was like, he's been to France, so definitely.
Oh, I see
go
London.
to
I see
Christmas in
France. I
England.
don't see Dave.
And you
I went
don't
to
wanna
as far
see
as
his
Jamaica.
Underpants are outside.
Okay, so back in Normanheim, there are these boxes that are magic, and there's people inside doing things like talking or running or all the laughy laughs. We call them TVs. Have you heard of these?
Yes.
Yes.
It's magic in Normanheim. So next is never have I ever been on TV. Oh, Kyle have famous friends. Next question. Never have I ever dyed my hair. Any hair counts.
Brad definitely has.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Ooh, what
you
color?
definitely
What
have.
color?
All the
Do
colors.
tell, friends. Do tell.
I've done
What
every
color?
color.
What color haven't you done, Chris?
Exactly.
I'm
That's
still
me
remembering
too.
the amazing blonde tips.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. No?
Next one. Never have I ever driven a car unsafely.
So this was definitely for Dave. So unfortunately, he's not here for that, but that's okay. Because he used to, when he got his license before the rest of us, he would always let us like sketch with the skateboards in the parking lot by the movie theater. and we do really stupid things.
Mike and I would run and jump into the car as it was moving.
Or that, because
We'd jump out
you
and
guys
then
grew up
knock
with
you and George over.
Chris and Dave grew up with a minivan, so Dave would always drive the minivan, and they'd slide open the sliding doors and hop in and hop out and do stupid things.
Go back to the car question for him.
Brad,
Well
super-
endowed. I hear from new friends that you, friend, once drove a car unsafely. Do tell, do tell.
Once drove a car unsafely. I've driven a car unsafely a few times. Well, let's see. There was a camping trip where
We left George. Who's that? I forgot about that.
well, that wasn't really unsafe. We just made him follow the car halfway back to the camping site.
True.
I definitely had to drive the last of the way of the camping trip. It was so full that we had bungee cords across the headrest to prevent the cereal boxes from flying forward into the driving area.
I think I remember.
And I had
unpacking
a bag of wood on my lap.
As long as it was wood, not weed, then
I
it's okay.
did almost, scrape the car once while trying to high-five someone at the entrance to a campground while driving the vehicle.
Okay.
And once or twice, at least while in university, I loaded up a few people into the trunk of the car.
Oh, you definitely drove me around in the trunk, so.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever been asked to leave an establishment.
Chris is all too excited. I'm pretty sure I've even been present for that. I feel like Tim Hortons
Probably.
or something we've been asked to leave.
We've been asked to leave at Tim Hortons. I've been kicked out of several Burger Kings.
Several.
Oh, man. Not even because of drunken behavior, just because Darko and I got in stupid spitball fights.
Last question. Never have I ever won more than $50. I believe that's the currency they use in the East. Gambling. Ooh. Next time we go to Lost Noberg on Vegas, I take friends.
I remember telling Jen, your Lavernica's wife, that he had won $200 in a beauty contest, and she immediately replied, "No, that didn't happen. How did you get the money?"
Oh, thank you for playing traditional friends with friend Kyle. Now we all friends. Now you all call me Sprocket Kyle Oppenheimer, friend and pal. Now you have question about dragon?
Yes, dragons.
Oh, is this the dragon Draconis?
Unfortunately, the video and audio here is corrupted, but Kyle tells you that you need to find the amulet in the reflecting pool that will help you with Draconis, and unfortunately you need a map. So does the group have a map is what he inquires. The group realizes Lloyd has a map, and that is where we pick up.
Shall we look at this map? See if it's
Let's
the right
look at the map.
If you look at the map, you discover that it is in fact showing a simple crew drawing, but a route that leads to what appears to be something called a reflecting pool. And it's at the base of a mountains, a fair ways away from where you are right now.
Oh, that looked like a
looking
place.
at it?
That looked like a place. Friends, go take adventure. Come and tell stories to Kyle Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Yes. Now, Kyle, do you know of a good way to get there quickly?
Ooh, if Kyle go to reflecting pool, Kyle wants a Pegasus. But Pegasus herder at the edge of the town does not like Kyle Oppenheimer, does not like people. He calls Kyle Oppenheimer, not Sprocket Kyle Oppenheimer, friend and pal, calls him Kyle. Why he hate me and give me short name? Mean Pegasus herder.
Oh, yes. That is very mean. We should go tell him to be your friend. Where would we find him?
On the, if they are heading south on the edge of town, there'll be Pegasus herder, but very, very grumpy. He never play games with Kyle Sprocket Oppenheimer.
We will tell him that you are a very nice person and a friend and pal, and that he should be friends with you, as Sprocket Kyle Oppenheimer, friend and pal.
Oh, goody. Now, before friends go, here in the establishment, establishment, we have a back room. Only for friends. It has lots and lots of fun games to play before you go on adventures. If you
Make
go in there, there is a game called Dragons and Dungeons by this amazing man, Brad. He put together these elaborate adventures. It's amazing. Highly, highly recommend. Tell him Sparker Kyle Wuppenheimer sent you.
We will. We
Will
will.
do.
All right. Before we go check out the game room, is there anything else you'd like to ask the waiter before he gets back to his work?
I will give him a gold coin as tip.
Excellent. And he quickly scampers off back to his work, and you guys all say goodbye and thank you to him for his assistance in his fun game.
Thank you,
Thank you, Spock.
Thank you.
Kyle Whoopin. I'm a friend.
Congratulations on
Wuppenheimer.
upcoming adventure.
Yes, thank you.
So as we head to the back room, you also notice there is a buffet set up, and it says, for 1 gold piece, eat all you can, and it is time for dinner, and then I will also introduce some games that we can play while having dinner. But let me say a quick blessing, and then I know some people have already eaten, that's okay, but let me just say a little blessing, and then we'll get to eating if anyone hasn't already.
There's second dinner, son.
Or a second dinner if you're a hobbit. Dear Lord, we just thank you so much for Dave. We thank you for the opportunity to come together and celebrate him and Sabrina and their upcoming nuptials. We thank you for his friendship and how he has affected all of us in very different ways, as well as similar ways. And we are just so grateful for him and grateful to celebrate and have some fun with him. We pray all of this in your name and a blessing on this food. Amen.
Amen.
The sweetest of nuts.
If you do notice on the bingo card, one of the things is pizza or wings. So please note how much or how many slices you eat. And then at the end, we'll see who ate the most, and they'll also potentially get.
The red one at the second from bottom is coming out anyway, so you might as well just take it out the rest of the way.
All right, that's Matt's first move.
Blue one, 3rd level.
Blue one, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Blue
Waiter
one,
Dave,
2nd level.
at the back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom level yellow.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that guy.
I'll do this one.
Yeah.
Fifth from the bottom, blue.
Right here?
Yep.
Yep.
What?
3rd level, red.
Oh, jeez. Right here?
Yep.
All right, try the blue below it.
Like here?
No, next to the red.
Oh, next.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, try one of the reds above it. Look, man, like.
One of those three's
There
gotta
we
be
go.
loose.
That'll go.
There we go.
Okay.
Ah, all right.
Nope. Nope.
Or in this case, Rainbow Jumbling Towers.
Yeah, exactly.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Oh.
Neil.
All right.
Okay, Matt got that one. I definitely didn't get that one.
Dave and number of coconuts.
Nobody's made a Star Wars reference.
I've made
Why
like
did
5.
you?
Did you? What Star Wars
Yeah.
reference?
Well, okay, first one, the mall.
Yes!
Like, every single
Oh, it's gonna be
time.
like that, huh? It's gonna be like that, huh?
Wait, what? Am I missing something?
Yeah, we're having a saber competition.
Ah! My batteries are dead though. But I've never changed this, and I bought this when we went to line up for episode 3, the midnight premiere. Batteries are finally
I
starting to
think
go.
we've all made a Star Wars reference at least once.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying attention then.
Well, you got a
Oh.
lot on your plate.
Of course,
That was me.
Chris only speaks in references.
Legit.
um,
He's a Darmok.
Yeah.
When this, I think it's like make references. I was like, okay, can I punch this like 80 times? Because then I'm gonna win. Like,
Before we head out, is there anyone, or before we pick back up, is there anyone that wants to do their share a favorite Dave moment or share one way Dave has impacted you?
Dave is the reason I play board games and the reason I have a social life with you guys. You got me into the entire board game community in Toronto.
The rabbit hole?
The rabbit hole.
He kind of just shoved us in. Actually, no. I was already at the tipping point, and I think Dave and I dove in similar times. Maybe he might have been already in when I jumped, but
Dave's passion for board games is quite scary.
Borderline on obsession.
Well, there's a couple instances, and Dave, I mean this all in love. But when we were younger, it would be me, Brad, you, and George, and you guys would want to play Risk, and yet every time we'd play, even though we'd been playing weekend in, we'd still take like 20 minutes to explain the rules. And then at points I was like, I'm just bored. I'm bored. I'm trying to sabotage myself.
Well,
and then you get upset at me for ruining the game.
You're playing the game wrong.
You're playing it wrong. And I'm like, I don't want to play.
Just let me die.
And then another time was rightfully you were like, you need to pay attention when I'm explaining the rules. But I'm like, you've been taking an hour. Of course I'm going to zone out.
Yep.
But your passion for it is legit. It's a bit inspiring, just showing like you can have that kind of passion about anything, and in good ways. It's not in a destructive way. So that's really cool to see. You've had an impact. You've had an impact. Of course you have. Just to toss it out there, my wing count. I'm done my wings, but it was about I think it was around 20.
What?
Yeah. Dude, I got 2 orders of wings for this.
Wow. Okay. I'm at 11 and I tapped out. So I was like, I'll save the 12th one if I need it.
Pizza with the wing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I'm giving myself the bingo thing for eating the most chicken wings until someone
That's probably
Pizza.
safe.
Where are we at
I
for
think
pizza?
you ordered the most.
Pizza, I did 4 slices, but it's of a
How many
large
pieces
deep
did you have,
dish.
Kate?
I'm at 4, but it's a medium pizza. So I think Chris
Mine's
is
a medium
beating me on
pizza
this one,
too. I think
I ate a large.
Oh,
you ate a whole large.
24-inch?
Yeah, I think Devin gets the pizza.
Yeah,
I ate a
think Devin gets the
24-inch
pizza.
and then 1 slice of Chang's 24.
Yep, Devin gets it.
Devin gets the pizza. Hungry boy. You check in with the innkeeper. They let you know they do have a few rooms available. They have the standard room that's 2 single beds for 2 silver pieces. They have the deluxe room, which is 2 queen beds. That's for 5 silver pieces. Or they have the deluxe room, which is 2 king beds, and that is for 2 gold each. Or they have the honeymoon suite, which is 10 gold pieces, and it has a heart-shaped bed, which spins.
I will pay for Dave's honeymoon suite.
Oh, that's kind.
To take by himself?
How many silver pieces to a gold piece anymore? I don't remember.
10 silver to 1 gold.
Yeah, 10 to 10 or 10 to 1.
I'm gonna explain to the innkeeper. First, I'm gonna cast my little friendship cantrip on him.
Okay.
And to
Just
remind
pay the
myself-
man his wages. He's doing a job. Give him the money he's
That's the
earned.
best line from this whole night. Just pay the man.
Just pay the man.
Dave wants a discount from an NPC.
Yeah, that is one of the bingo things.
So that gives me advantage on my charisma roll.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my persuasion charisma roll to let him know that I'm soon to be on my own honeymoon, and it would be nice if I could share this evening with my friends.
Okay.
In the honeymoon suite?
Sweet. In
I would
the
pay an
inn
extra to
that has
put
no
Now,
no
clothes.
clothes.
now,
across
what
the
does
road.
what does advantage give me, Brad?
You roll twice and you take the higher one.
That's good because my first roll wasn't very good. That's
you
slightly
don't-
better. 17.
Okay. With
You
that,
are-
he's slightly confused by your logic, but accepts it nonetheless and allows you a half rate for the honeymoon suite.
Ooh.
So Dave, you're splitting the honeymoon suite with one of us in an inn that has no clothes.
Pass.
Well, so you just make a barrier with the blanket.
Pass.
On a bed that spins.
Wait. Did Zippity Doo's silk follow us in?
No, all of your items are gone.
So I can't make silk pajamas.
No.
Wait, so we're at an inn in this lovely little town. I'm sure there's a place to go antiquing. It sounds like Dave and Matt are going to have a lovely lesbian vacation.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yep, that's exactly
All right.
it.
I'm going to take a room with a king bed, and
Okay.
I'll pay
Fancy.
for both beds.
Full price.
He doesn't want. No, there's one. Okay.
No, because then, you know what? If someone needs a bed, they can crash. I've got extra money, and I believe in paying people, you monsters.
Just pay the man.
Just pay the man. And then if nobody takes it, sweet. I've got a giant bed, and I'm also going to make a fort.
Okay, awesome.
This man is not a member. Like, this man is a member of the aristocracy. He owns capital.
Chris, roll a d20 for me.
Sure, just let me find that.
I think you're sharing with me because Dave
Dave's
and
not
Matt are
sharing.
sharing
Oh
the
yeah, and then
honeymoon
Matt and Jen.
suite.
So I guess, or sorry, Matt and Dave. What did you get, Chris?
13.
Okay, with your 13, you do successfully make a fort, though it is a little lopsided on one side.
That sounds about right.
A pillow fort or a blanket fort?
It's
Mattress
a hybrid.
fort.
It's a hybrid.
Pardon? Hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
I said a mattress fort.
Yeah, but then I don't have one to
Two with
sleep
the
in,
mattress.
so I put the one mattress in front of the window so not enough light gets in.
And is what's it called? Is it Blanketsburg?
Nice.
It is Fluffy Blanket Town.
And then Devin and Lloyd, you guys will just get a double room or whatever you want.
Yeah. Two
Cool.
beds.
Two beds. I just
No
want to be
roofies.
clear, there are two beds in this room. So you have a restful night. All of your hit points, all of your health, and all of your slots that have been used, all of that is back to 100%. You have all your
Everything
abilities
down.
and everything back. And it is a new morning, and you wake up fresh and feeling ready for the day.
Veronica,
Bad drop.
while we
Not
were
bad
sleeping last night, my missile became recharged.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
He's related to you, Chris. You were in the chat for all of 2 minutes before you made a penis joke. So
Yeah, that's fair. That's accurate. I'll own up to that.
so anyway, you head
But I
back
didn't get creepy with Matt about it.
into the main square. You do notice a general store. Would you like to go in or head out?
I would like to go into the general store and purchase 2 coffees.
Okay, so as you head into the general store, you notice a tiny mustached gentleman behind the counter. He's wearing a lovely bow tie and one of those pinstripe shirts with the cuff things up the sleeve. I don't know what that's called. Kind of looks like a barbershop quartet kind of guy. He's even got the slicked hair that kind of curls up in wings. And he kind of hops to his feet together at attention and says, "Hello there, what can I do for you today?"
Oh,
And
why?
he'd be
Hello.
played by Ewan McGregor.
That's a Ewan McGregor voice?
No, it's not. I just feel like he'd be in this role very well.
Oh. Well, this man is very small, like 5 feet.
Oh, why?
Danny
Hello
DeVito.
there, my good friend.
Hello there.
I would like 2 coffees, please.
Oh, coffee. That is a valuable item. Valuable item. That's very expensive. That's going to cost you at least a gold piece each.
A gold piece each.
We have to import it. It is not native to this land.
We
What
definitely went
drinks?
to the Starbucks of this land.
What drinks are native to this land? May I ask?
Water, wine.
It's a little early for wine.
It's never too early
Your
for
best
wine.
wine, please.
I would like
Matthew.
to sell Lavernica.
Unfortunately, this shopkeeper does not trade in people.
So I could sell the silk.
You could. Okay, so that's 50 gold pieces for that.
All right. I'm going to go up to the store manager guy and offer him the swamp creature arm. See if I can sell that.
Didn't need to do a persuasion check on that.
You fed it to the piranhas like 3 days ago.
No, well, he dragged it through the water, but nothing happened.
I got a 14 on my intimidation.
Oh, you're going to try and intimidate him.
It's better than persuading.
Oh my gosh, just pay people.
No, he's trying to sell it, Chris. He's trying to sell it.
Stop bartering. You're going to get this man fired.
So he kind of looks at you, looks at the arm, looks back at you, looks at the arm again, and then kind of slowly pulls the arm towards himself and slowly passes you 5 gold pieces.
Sweet.
And then he drops it down behind the counter and puts it somewhere.
Vernica now has money.
I would also like some chalk.
Okay,
Chalk
hold
out
on.
the dead body.
In case, we need to mark things.
And how much
So
is the chalk?
Chalk, right. Chalk,
And-
1 piece is 1 silver or 1 copper piece.
All right, you can chalk that up to his account.
Oh.
Matt, can you roll a wow, why am I suddenly blanking? Perception check for me?
Are you suddenly blaking?
Blanking. Sorry.
How many coconuts have you had?
3?
21.
21?
Oh.
So you notice Bing Bong trying to slide his hand into your pocket and in an attempt to steal your money. Well, actually, you don't know if that's what he's trying to steal is money, but you definitely notice him put his hand in your pocket.
Let's
I'm
really
just
hope
going-
he's trying to steal the money.
I would like to purchase a couple extra daggers so that I have some for throwing.
Dang it. I
Knife
was about
style?
to do that.
Yeah,
them.
exactly. I would like to throw them knife style. I would also like to purchase a rope.
Daggers are 2 gold pieces each. Plus, I would double check that you don't already have a rope because several of your teammates should,
I have a rope.
depending on what pack I gave you.
I have a rope and string.
Okay, so I don't need the rope. I'll get a towel.
The string is
I
for
like to
half.
travel with a towel.
2 gold pieces
Must
for
know
the
where you're
dagger.
going.
Also, is that a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, nice. Did you get that cost for daggers?
No.
2 gold.
1 gold.
No, 2 gold apiece.
2 gold a piece, I think it was.
Oh.
Yep,
Yeah, I'll get 3.
Yeah,
want
2 gold
3?
piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I will buy
Hmm.
2 daggers, and then I'll buy us all 5 of us coffees.
Okay.
I'm going to buy 1,
Poor people
and I'm going to
problems.
put it sharp side out in my pocket with the money.
There's nothing for him to steal. Oh, I guess 3 gold pieces. Oh my gosh.
I will take one
Okay.
silver piece worth of oats. Okay, so 10 pounds of oats.
Track your weight too. I'm not going to be super stickler, but if you are suddenly carrying far more, you are technically encumbered, which slows your speed.
I have checked. I'm okay.
Okay.
Only at 86 pounds.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
So when we get to the Pegasus, can it be like Lavernica and Bing Bong on one? Will that be okay for the Pegasi?
Bing Bong, yeah,
I'm
Bing
pretty
Bong
big.
could be on one with someone. Everyone
Okay, cool.
else
I only
would
weigh
need
half.
to be 2. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little light.
And just so we're clear, no one has to seduce this one, right?
No, I didn't want to include the sex.
Okay,
there was
good.
a part of me that initially did, but then I was like, no, we'll go a different direction.
Because it's
Oh,
The
wow.
best
It's
part
so
is
out of
when
nowhere.
Troy flips over the page to start taking notes.
love
And how long is that?
Yeah. And I spoon her lovingly for the
For the
appropriate amount of time. How long is that?
So you finish up at the shop. The shopkeeper is very thrilled to have done so well first thing in the morning. And you head out on the road heading south, away from the town with your various items. Within an hour, it's very clear where, in fact, these Pegasus live. It's hard to miss the large, beautiful white horses flapping their wings and galloping around majestically. You see a small house built into the front of the pasture that holds all the Pegasus. And you see a large, overweight man with very little hair, very old, kind of bumbling around, working away and doing some sort of farm work.
As we approach, I cast friendship.
Of course you do.
I
Okay.
try and persuade. My
How
persuasion.
much are the Pegasi?
Sorry?
How much do the
have
Pegasi
to-
cost?
Well, you have to
Hello,
ask him
good
it.
sir.
No.
What do you want? I don't want people in my place today.
We
It's Clint
brought you a
Eastwood.
coffee, my friend.
Remind me, what-
I get advantage on
Okay.
persuasion rolls. On any charisma related roll.
Can I
Okay.
help him with persuasion then?
well, you can only get advantage. You can't get advantage.
Uh-oh.
So you
Okay.
could give them
Double
some
advantage?
sort of plus. No. So, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
But what are
badly
you?
want this guy
you
to
gotta
be
give
like,
me
I
a-
hate coffee.
You got to give me a good sell of how you're convincing him.
I just want to start everything off by giving him this nice coffee. It's a great way to start the day. I want to, just start things off on the right foot. I want him to know that I'm his friend and that he can be nice to me and my friends because, we're here to make his
Do
day go
business.
well.
I guess it'd be really awkward if he's a tea drinker.
I mean, it would be, I suppose, but maybe he'll appreciate the gesture nonetheless. So,
Okay.
I mean, that sounds to me just like a flat charisma roll, really.
Still
Sounds like a
persuasion.
very awkward
Still
way to start the
persuasion?
day.
Okay.
Because you want him to do something for you.
Right, okay. 25.
Wow.
Nice.
He looks at you, continues to look real crotchety and upset, takes a sip of the coffee, and it's almost an instantaneous change. Like he's just been needing a coffee his whole life. And as he drinks it, his whole
that
demeanor
feeling.
changes. And he's no longer grumpy and grouchy. He's no longer mean. You've breathed new life and new vitality into him. And he kind of shakes out of his stupor and says, "Oh, this is the best drink I've ever had. Well, thank you. I didn't even get your name, friend. Who are you? And who are all of you?"
Well,
As if just seeing you for the first time.
Well, I'm Hector the Well Endowed, and these are my friends.
I bet they
Yeah,
are.
I'm Bing Bong. I'm an archer and such.
I'm Mar.
I'm Lavernica. Laverne for short.
Laverne, hello.
Yeah,
I hate you
zippity
so
doo.
much.
I'm a guy.
And zippity doo. I am a guy. I think Lavernica is actually a woman, but that's okay.
It says nothing of the sort on my paper,
Oh,
so
I just didn't add it in, but that's fine. It's not important. Okay, he's definitely keen to help you out.
You just made these messes. I'm just
We,
tidying them up.
I believe,
Guard the door. No witnesses.
Of the general store blind.
All right. So what are you saying, Dave? Too?
Oh, so we're here looking to see if we can maybe rent a few Pegasi from you. Go for a nice early morning flight.
Sean?
How much
we,
gas
we,
to the
we
mile?
promise we promise to return any Pegasi we rent with a full tank of gas.
Nice. I was waiting for that reference.
We got 10 pounds of oats.
Oh, well, you'll feed them too?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Nah, that
Well,
was
the-
for us.
These Pegasus only take premium. So he's very open. He's very open and willing to trade with you. Normally, Pegasus actually cost a great deal, like thousands of gold to purchase. but he is willing to sell to you because of your creative attitude and the coffee that has just
Sell or
brought him
rent?
great energy.
And we're renting.
And so he's happy to rent with you, so it will cost 50 gold pieces each to rent it for the day.
I have 3.
So you
Take
need
out a
4
loan.
horses. You need 200.
So Bank of
I have
Lloyd.
74.
I've got
Now I have
94, so I have
24
enough.
gold pieces.
I got
I got
50.
70.
I got 115, so I got stuff I can throw at it.
Okay. So check that off. I think everyone minus Matt needs to take 50 out of their pay. Maybe Matt can toss in his 3 coin to somebody who's giving him.
I'll throw in 47.
There you go. Matt can throw in his 3.
I'll give 3, and I'll take the knife out of the sharp end and put it in my belt now.
Okay. Good call. So he takes
Which
you around
way is
back.
that knife facing down, man? I feel like that's going to point up into your stomach or into your leg.
He takes you around back and leads you into the pasture. He shows you a whole variety of Pegasi. You can't tell a difference. They all look identical, but he seems to know them all by touch and by name, and kind of acknowledges a few different ones. And then he shows there's actually a group of about 10 of them that he just recently got that actually haven't been named yet. And he's just so pleased by his new friends and the invigoration this coffee has given him that he's actually would like you guys to help him name the 4 that you're going to take.
Dasher, Dancer.
Chris, take a character point for that. Not that anyone has used their character points, but
Do you have any white Pegasus?
they are all white. They are all pure.
Oh, I'm white black colorblind. Sorry.
Are you actually?
No.
Oh, I forgot to show you this too. That was supposed to be my old man.
Oh,
He doesn't. He looks. Doesn't look like
definitely
that anymore.
glad we didn't have to seduce him.
Okay, what is
That
the
was
names?
going to be a job for Bing Bong.
What are you naming them?
McFly face.
McFly face. Okay. Charlie. Dave.
Sir Reginald Archibald the Third.
How did I know it was going to be the 3rd? All right, and Chris.
Rudolph.
Rudolph, of course. Of course.
Pegasus the well endowed.
Oh my gosh.
They usually are.
All right, ding dong, you're gonna have to fly. My eyes will be closed because I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, I'm sitting on the neck then.
He does note that Pegasi are different than horses in that obviously they can fly, but also you don't wear harnesses or any sort of thing like that. They absolutely refuse it. You have to ride them bareback.
That's how Hector likes it.
There it is. And so he helps you lead the horses out into the opening, kind of gives you a quick little tutorial on how to ride them properly, and then bids you farewell, and you head out heading southward toward the reflecting pool that the map is showing you where you need to head. And I would assume Lloyd is in the front since he has the map and is kind of leading your group. So,
and I am holding Bing Bong very tightly.
As you soar over the tops of the trees and the rivers, you head southwest following the map that Lloyd found. Or, sorry,
Zippity-doo.
Zippity-doo, thank you, found. As you get closer to the base of the mountains of Findara, which stretch out far to the north and the south, you notice the rivers are joining in what you assume is the Eldaman River Basin, as the map suggests. As well as the map indicated, this is the area in which the reflecting pool resides. And so you look for a clearing and you land and plan to walk there on foot, heading towards the conjoining rivers. As you walk through the woods a fair way, you are moving through some thickets and some shrubberies to the point that you actually notice the sound of water through to another area. And as you head through the bushes and into the open area, you notice a small fairy about 1 foot tall sitting on a tree branch, beckoning your group over. With the
shorter than I am.
You notice the reflecting pool is behind her, and the scene, beautiful and pristine, is undoubtedly the area in which you've been looking for.
And
but-
also, there's a reflecting pool.
and the beautiful fairy seems to be in your way, but again, seems welcoming at the time and should be worth seeing what she has to say.
Wow, look at that bug.
Greetings.
Beautiful fairy, it's nice to
Welcome.
see you. I haven't seen you in years.
travelers. You all look a little weathered, but in good spirits. I hear you're here to seek something. Am I correct?
We're looking
Dragon.
for a dragon.
For the dragon.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Draconis.
I'm
He
gonna
has,
kill
he
it.
has some treasure that we can use to acquire food for the land.
Well, before I can let you pass, there may be something else, but there are a few tests. Your first test is to battle one of my friends.
Is your friend your size or bigger?
Is it your cousin Mose?
No, Mose
Does her
Mose
name-
is much more fearful.
Does her name rhyme with Inkerbell?
No. You might have just struck a nerve with that one. Tinkerbell is
Ooh, are you two not on good terms?
she was banished. Why do you think she's in Neverland?
I
Good
just
point.
assumed that she
Black
wanted
sheep.
to help little
Yeah.
boys or something.
Hector, black sheep.
No. Any fairies that you will meet will not be associated with Tinkerbell.
Okay, well that is good to know. Thank you very much.
Are they twins and do they lead a giant butterfly kaiju?
No.
Okay.
No.
What are we fighting?
So the fairy has offered you passage, but at a cost that you have some trials to face. Do you wish to face these trials?
Why not?
Sure.
Get to kill things.
I believe that together we can face these trials. Do you have any pieces of advice for us, kind fairy?
Do not underestimate my people. And do not underestimate yourselves.
Do you guys hear that?
Sounds like
Yeah.
As you hear the source of the sound drawing near, you notice a dark shadow growing above your group. As you look up to see, an enormous bird, the largest you've ever seen, swoops down and just misses your party, flies over top of the water, and lands at the small opening next to your group.
This is her friend that you must face off against.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to it.
You speak bird?
I speak with animals.
Oh, right on.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you going to try and kill us, Mr. Bird?
So it calls in a very loud manner that no one else seems to understand, but through the spell, you're able to interpret it into your mind and say, I am only here to serve Frieza Summertree and that which she asks of me.
Oh, you're a very lovely bird. We prefer not to try and harm you.
Well, don't you worry. He calls out again. It will be most difficult for you to. And then he moves to attack you.
Ah, nuts.
So you
I
guys
tried,
can
guys.
roll for initiative. Devin got a 4. Chris, you got a 17.
Yeah.
23.
9.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dave, you are top of the order again, sir. You get to go first.
So I'm going to do a blade ward, and that just gives me resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
So I cast that over myself, and while doing so, I provide inspiration to my teammates as my staff transforms into a sword, and I hold it out, and I say, "Once again, friends, I believe we can do this." as a glittery mist flowers over me, and again, I push out my hand, and that glittery mist spreads to Lavernica's axe.
I will maul.
Okay. So you're brown. You're the brown guy or the white guy? I always forget.
I am brown, sir.
He doesn't see skin color, Chris.
That is a lie, and he
Okay,
knows it.
So you move up and attack the bird.
18.
That is a hit.
Okay, so it's 10.
Excellent. 10 damage. Take off a few feathers. Matt, it
We
is
didn't
your
do
turn.
anything.
Cool. Walk up to it and hit it with my axe. 24 and a 9.
24 hits, 9 does not.
11 for damage.
11 for damage. Excellent. Lloyd.
I go with an Eldritch Blast.
Always a safe one.
16
That is a hit.
for 6.
Okay, Devin.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
I like it.
Using Mage Hand,
Okay.
staying back, I'm going to attempt to slip a rope around the legs of the bird.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, that comes out to a 16.
Okay, I'd say you got it halfway wrapped around. All right, and then it is its turn, and it is big and it is furious. It is screeching out heavily as it is going to attack both gentlemen standing in front of it with its
makes sense.
beak and with its claws. Okay, so it does hit both of you.
I'm gonna use my cutting words right now.
Okay.
As that makes its attack. I'm gonna roll my d8, and its damage is reduced by 3. And since it is cutting words, I say, "I'm sorry, Big Bird, but today we're gonna have to send you back to Sesame Street."
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it does 19 damage to each of you.
Ow.
And it is back up to the top, and David, is your turn.
So I'm going to wave that staff around in the air, and forming the 3 magical orbs at the top of it, and shoot all 3 at the bird.
Okay.
3 damage, and then 5 damage,
Nice.
and then 3 damage.
Excellent. So 11 damage.
11 damage.
All right, I will. I'll maul again because that served me well.
16.
23. 23.
That is a definite hit.
Yep. All right, so now I do the 2 6s plus 4. We got 11, so not a good hit. And then another 11.
All right, 2 attacks coming right up. 21 and 23.
Those are both hits.
22.
Nice. That's a good hit, man.
It could have been better if I rolled better.
And with that, it is Lloyd's turn.
I will continue with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
15,
Okay, that's a hit.
3.
3 damage. All right, you're chipping away.
Try and finish that rope. 17.
Okay. You successfully get the rope around the rest of the way.
Okay.
Anything else you're doing with said rope?
I'm tying a slip knot.
Okay. You do a survival roll.
10.
10. All right. You do your slip knot, but it is not very good.
It's
Going to
what?
try that
Here
again next turn.
All right, and then the bird, as it screeches, especially realizing it's now got some rope around it, it's going to spend one of its attacks attempting to cut the rope, and then one of its attacks attacking Whitey. So it definitely hits you, and it definitely hits the rope. Does 21 damage to you,
Ooh.
Matt.
Ugh.
Ouch.
And then it breaks the rope.
I am going to cast Plant Growth,
Okay.
which causes the plants around us to become thick and overgrown, which should provide some hiding spaces and hopefully impede the creature's attacks.
Yeah, you
Because
are in an open grass, so you're just going to make grass longer.
I'm going to make grass
Big
really
tall
big.
grass.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to be
But-
in the long grass.
Again, the creature's very large. Like, he's still above the grass.
Well, yeah, but he'll have a harder time eating us.
We're not
Okay.
supposed to go into the long grass. What are we doing?
Yeah, but the guy who says it goes into the long grass.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
run
but he
into the
doesn't have as
long
many
grass.
options. I felt bad for him.
All right. Is that your turn then, Dave?
Does that would that help us?
I would say you then on your turn can take a can attempt to have cover or semi cover to be hidden.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and as a bonus action, my staff has turned into a sword and is now flaming white hot using smearing smite.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Okay, so we got 9 plus 7.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. All right. But I don't get the 2 this time.
You still get 2 attacks. You always get 2 attacks.
Devin, you're a genius.
All right.
Brad,
So the
what
first
kind of-
attack is 12.
12 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And the second is 13, giving it a nice haircut.
Okay. At the end of that, Chris's attack, the bird cries out loudly again, and then disengages from your group and flies away.
Yeah!
And
Huzzah!
look back at the elf woman who kind of nods her
Kneel!
head and invites you back
She was
over to
the
her as
fairy.
you have completed her first challenge and being successful in not being completely killed by the giant bird.
Before I let the grass drop low again, I discreetly go to the bathroom.
Gross.
Uh-oh.
So the grass lowers down as Hector finishes peeing, and your group turns back over to the fairy lady.
I suppose, if I'm really honest, I didn't think you would live through that, and so I didn't want to waste my time. But
Okay,
I
I didn't think we'd live through it either.
But I see that you are worthy of the next steps. I am a fairy. My name is Freesia Summertree, and I'm a guardian of the amulet. Fairies have guarded this forest for thousands of years, and so I know it like the back of my hand. And if it is the amulet you seek, I should let you know that I see the hearts of men and of species. So, do you want to proceed?
Yes,
What
we
are
do.
we after?
We're after the amulet so that we can get
Find
Draconis to buy food for everybody.
Okay, then yes.
So the next 2 tests are difficult but different.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's do it.
The second test, you must answer the following. So riddle me this.
Okay.
Answer me these questions 3.
Already beat you to it.
These questions too. All right.
Blue. Blue is my favorite color.
42.
Ah, okay. Hector the Well Endowed, you might be on the right track. Violet, indigo, blue and green, yellow, orange and red. These are the colors you have seen after the storm has fled.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah.
Ah, you are smart too. All right, let's try this.
I'm well endowed in many ways.
He's broken.
A very pretty thing I am, fluttering in the pale blue sky, delicate, fragile on the wing. Indeed, I am a pretty little thing.
Ain't he a little butterfly?
Like,
Indeed.
Butterfly.
Wow, way to go, Chris.
All right.
Recently, we captured somebody trespassing. What should we do?
With that, a couple of her fairy guards bring out a older gentleman wearing nothing but a elven cloak, who you know to be
Fairy cloak!
fairy cloak. No, it's an elven cloak. An elven cloak.
Of wind walking?
Of windwalking, who you know to be Pierce the Insensitive.
Pierce the Dickish. Grandpa the Flatulent.
He had beaten your group to the amulet, but her people discovered him trying to steal it, and now your task is to decide what to do with him.
What are the laws of the fairy people for something like this?
Well, I have to be honest, we haven't yet crossed this because Tweety has taken care of everyone, and as you can see, the amulet still stands, and so nobody has ventured this far into our kingdom, and so you have proven yourselves worthy, and so we are seeking your counsel. What would you do?
Well, don't ask me, because I'll just kill him.
This is why I said don't.
Yeah.
So
let him
you
answer.
can basically the option is up to your party. You could have him put to death. You could have him set free. You could have any number of other options. It is up to you. The fairy folk will follow your wishes in this situation as your final test.
Does he have any money?
Listen, just because you're broke doesn't mean you get to rob the man.
Why not?
I have a
Can we have them
I have a big
hang
axe.
on to him until we come back, and then we take him home for trial?
He hasn't
Have
done
any
anything
authority?
illegal. He was exiled from your country or from your council. He hasn't necessarily done anything illegal.
Except in the.
Well, that you know of. I mean, since he's been here, he could have been murdering and pillaging all we know, but at least since he left your kingdom.
Is there a way we can find out? Does anybody
Does
have
that mean
like,
he's
a casting spell?
Does that mean he's made it through all the trials?
No.
No, he snuck in.
He tried
Oh.
to fudge the system.
Then you should put him through the trials.
Ooh, make him fight the bird.
He's wearing nothing but a cloak.
Well, that's his problem.
I have to say he's a little bit too old. The bird prefers fresh meat.
Since he wanted to take the food out of the mouths of the people of our country, we should cast a spell on him. No matter how much he eats and how full he is, he shall always be hungry.
If it's one of you, you would need to have that spell.
Oh,
No.
we have to do the spell. We're not just recommending the fairies
Well, I'm
do
just
it.
saying he said we should. So I'm saying if you
Oh,
cast that
okay.
spell,
Well, I
you
was
need to have
meaning
it. You can certainly direct
collectively,
the fairy folk to do that if you wish.
That would be my suggestion for fairy folk.
We could just, if he's supposed to be exiled, we could just get the bird to exile him further.
You're not exiled enough. You need to be more exiled.
Thou shalt go further.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Matt, take a character point for that. I like that.
So it seems to me the consensus is that although punishment is required, that perhaps commensurate punishment might be to exile or hunger or cause him hunger of some kind, but death.
Wallow in bird crap.
Where do you stand on the sentence of death?
I love giving it.
Someone call the cops.
Well, gentlemen,
Send him away.
with that in mind, I think you have proven yourselves in strength and in intelligence and in heart. So I will step aside and allow you to collect the amulet.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
As the fairy woman moves off, and actually, when you look back, she seems to have disappeared.
Where'd she go?
You notice a shimmering pool at the center of the space, and at the bottom of it, you see a glowing amulet on a silver chain. It is about 20 feet down. Who wants to go for a swim?
Cannonball.
I'll go for a swim. I got a +1.
What kind of armor
I
are
got
you
a
wearing?
+2.
I would be aware of also what you're wearing.
Light armor.
I am wearing heavy armor.
Okay, so yeah, Dave should probably be.
Well, Matt can get down to it. It's
Oh,
just a
I have-
question of whether
He's not gonna get back up. Get down real fast.
I have
That's
a
what happened to me
plus-
yesterday in Space Engineers.
I have a +4 in athletics.
But you got some heavier. I mean, you could strip down to your skivvies, but you seem to have a affinity for keeping clothes on. So
Yeah, but down to my skivvies means I'm still wearing clothes.
you
I'm
could also go
not
naked.
all the way nude. No, stop trying to get me naked. We're just not there, Brad. I'll get down to my t-shirt and my boxers, and I'll go swimming for this thing. I don't know. I breaststroke out to the center, then I take a deep breath and dive down, and I'm going like this on the way down. There's some awesome Star Wars music in the background. I'm looking out for that bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. Then when I get to the bottom, I grab that sucker and then I crouch down and push up with my legs as hard as I can to shoot for the top.
Excellent. I like it. All right. And you break forth in the water, through the water, and come out successfully. As you look around, roll a perception check for me.
Okay, I got 19.
So you notice in a bush off to the side, someone has put your clothing there. And you go and collect it, but keep a stern eye on the rest of your party, as one of them seems to have tried to pull a prank on you. Unsuccessfully.
It was Matt, wasn't it?
I love how every time, the same with before, Dave was so sure it was Devin. All right, so you've collected your amulet. The fairy folk seem to have vanished, though they're likely not far off. You now have the amulet. What would you like to do?
I won Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced.
I was waiting for Dave to say that at the end.
We go hunting dragon.
Dragon.
Oh crap! I forgot that was still.
You still need to go to the actual cavern. That's likely where the dragon is. If you
we take
remember,
Pegasus.
if you remember, if anyone told you where it might be,
I thought we were at the end, man.
we're close. We are close.
Can we rest before we fight a dragon?
That's a great idea. Why don't you guys take a nice break here? It's probably about mid-morning, so you can take a break till mid-afternoon.
We can have some
I took
tea.
Full rest. Have some
That
tea.
bird hurt me.
Have a nice little campfire.
I'm gonna go
Anyone
feed
have-
the Pegasus oats. Pegasus like.
Well,
oats.
why don't you head back to your Pegasus and set up a little camp there, take a breather. Everybody can get their XP and all their slots back.
Like
before
all
we
the way
head
back.
out.
Water. I'll
Yep,
be
you
back.
can take a full rest, so everybody can take a nice long nap,
Nice.
and yeah, and be fully rested before you have to potentially face a dragon.
All right, we head northwest.
Head northwest. All right, we have everyone back. Excellent. As you fly northwest, or northward more so from where you are currently, away from the mountains, you can see a vast forest in front of you, stretching out for miles. But thanks to the details from the boatman, you are able to locate what looks to be a small mountain, impossible to see from below, but clear as day from such a height. As your party descends toward the small mountain, you see a small clearing just south of it, black with scorch marks, as well as a clear path leading into a cave or cavern, wide enough for likely a dragon could fit.
I spell cavern without cave.
What does your party do?
Let's go.
As you land in the clearing and you start to walk over towards the entrance of the cave, you notice a body lying on the ground with a cloak on them.
I approach cautiously, holding my staff aloft.
Roll an investigation for me, Dave.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You flip over the body and recognize it immediately to be the friendly gnome waiter, known as Kyle. He reaches
Kyle.
out a hand to you and shivers and looks up.
Kyle Wappenheimer. Friend and pal.
And he kind of grins at your recognition of his full name, and then his eyes close and he moves no more.
Who did this to you?
As you're
Is that a
investigating
raptor?
him, you hear off in the distance wings on the air.
Bonus.
He's on the radio.
And
On
the
the
wings
air.
are getting closer.
hide.
Okay,
I'm
you can
going-
roll a hide check. Probably a good idea. And with that bellowing sound, the dragon comes over the trees and circles around encampment. Okay, you successfully hide.
I'm going
with
to
that-
cast Armor of Agathis.
The dragon lands just a stone's throw from your group, and you see on his shoulders, naked as the day he was born, Pierce the Insensitive, wearing nothing at all but the amulet around his neck. What do you do?
Get the amulet? Oh, whoa. That's one angry dragon.
If he's got that amulet, what amulet do we have?
He looks down at you and laughs and says, I tricked those stupid fairies. This is the real one. They never saw me coming.
I shoot him.
Okay, where are you shooting? Anywhere particular?
Crotch.
Him or the
Center of
dragon?
mass.
What's that?
Center of mass.
Of him or the dragon?
Of him.
Okay, you can do an attack.
19.
Yep, that's a hit.
14 damage.
Okay, and with that, you actually managed to. What are you attacking him with?
Crossbow. Oh,
Uh,
plus 3. So 15, 16, 17 damage.
Excellent. And with that, your crossbow bolt flies through the air. The dragon and Pierce do not even see it coming, as you were in a keen hiding spot. And as it flies through the air, nimbly missing the dragon and its wings as they flap to ready itself to attack, it actually managed just perfectly to hit the amulet around his neck, and shattering it into two pieces, falling to the ground, freeing the dragon of its control. The dragon rears its head, grabs Pierce the Insensitive, and swallows him whole.
Yay!
With
I've
that,
always wanted this day.
the dragon,
At least.
the dragon, pleased that you were here to save it and to take care of it, it offers to share half of its treasure with you, for your assistance.
That works.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Should be enough to buy dinner.
Okay. With that, sorry, question?
Oh, I was just going to ask if he would just use the money to feed the world.
Don't act like you're caring about people's money now, Matt.
So with that, the dragon brings some of its many treasures and jewels up from its dungeon. Your party loads your Pegasus with the coveted treasure, and you head north to a ship waiting for you. No doubt your kingdom and its people will forever be in your debt. Congratulations on completing the Caverns of Draconis. I've been your dungeon master. I hope you had a good time. Excelsior. And that is it. You have completed the Cavern of Draconis. And Dave, if you wouldn't mind saying the finishing words of Pierce.
I won a Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced.
Excellent. I had that even in my notes saying, ask Dave to say it. Excellent. That is the end. Congratulations,
Cool.
gentlemen, on not dying.
That was the best part.
Yay!
Praise.
Before we completely wrap up, though, if we want to look over at our Bachelor Party bingo,
I didn't do so well.
I'm curious to see how many people got.
I got one bingo.
As well as I can give you one last moment if there's anything here you'd like to do.
I think I've got 7, but I gotta guess Dave's favorite movie to get 8.
Okay. Actually, why don't we do that right now? Everybody in the comments, write to me, private chat, what you think Dave's favorite movie is. And then Dave, because I certainly don't remember, you can also tell me what it is. So Devin's guess was A New Hope. Chris's was Empire of the Sun. I've never heard of that.
It's a war movie.
Okay.
I remember that movie.
Spielberg directing a young Christian Bale. You used to like it a lot. I remember you wouldn't shut up about it for like a solid 3 weeks.
Lavernica was Empire Strikes Back, and Lloyd was also New Hope. And the answer is technically everyone's right minus Chris. Is the original trilogy.
Specifically, I made him pick one. He said Empire Strikes Back, but he also repeated the entire.
That was like my first guess.
No.
Damn it!
And then we got the chicken wings. We got the pizza. Nobody, never did. A few people say huzzah. I heard it a couple times.
I got
enough
4
for 5.
huzzahs out, but not 5.
Okay.
I
I got
definitely
I got
3.
2.
All right. Sit the longest. We got Matt. And a few people found items. We did that.
Lloyd found items through investigation.
I've got 10.
Okay.
Wow.
Chris is 10. What's anybody else do better?
I got 8. So no.
I got 4.
Dave, Lloyd, 7.
7.
Just 5.
5. Okay. All respectful. Nice. So I think Chris is our winner then. We can give our congratulations to Chris. Welcome.
I want to say just thank you to each and every one of you guys. I told Brad that he's going to have to plan an in-person thing later in the future when, we are able to do, when we're able to be together in person, and that one will have a few extra people. But, the 5 of you are really important to me. And so I'm just really glad that we were able to do this together. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being in my life.
Sad
Thank
that
you for
finally
being in
taking
ours.
you away from me.